If you're new to riding a motorcycle, this video could literally save your life. I'm about to reveal 7 crucial things that driving instructors don't teach you, dealerships won't mention, and experienced riders assume you already know. Stick around because number 4 will completely change how you approach every ride. Before we dive in, if you're a rider still learning the ropes, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Number 1. Your biggest enemy isn't other drivers, it's target fixation. Here's something they never emphasize enough in riding school. Target fixation is when your eyes lock onto something you want to avoid, and your motorcycle naturally goes exactly where you're looking. See that pothole? If you stare at it, you'll hit it. That parked car? Keep looking at it and you'll drift right toward it. The solution is simple but takes practice. Always look where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. This single tip has prevented more crashes than any piece of safety gear ever could. Speaking of things that can catch you off guard. Number 2. Cold tires are basically ice skates. Your first ride of the day is statistically your most dangerous, and here's why. Cold tires have almost no grip. Rubber needs heat to become sticky and provide traction. For the first 10 to 15 minutes of every ride, treat your motorcycle like it's on ice. No hard acceleration, no aggressive braking, and definitely no leaning into corners. Take it easy until you feel the tires warm up beneath you. This is especially critical in the morning or after your bike has been parked for hours. Now let's talk about something that happens to every new rider. Number 3. You will drop your bike, and that's okay. I don't care how careful you are or how much you practiced in the parking lot. Almost every new rider drops their bike within the first year, usually at low speed in a parking lot or driveway. The key is preparing for it mentally and financially. Budget for some scratched plastic and maybe a bent lever. Consider frame sliders or crash bars if you're buying new. And remember, a dropped bike doesn't make you a bad rider, it makes you a learning rider. What matters is getting back up, checking for damage, and continuing to improve. But here's something that could prevent that drop. Number 4. The friction zone is your best friend. This is the game changer I mentioned earlier. The friction zone is that sweet spot on your clutch lever, where the clutch plates just start to engage. Master this, and you'll have incredible control at low speeds. Practice finding this zone in a parking lot. Pull the clutch all the way in, then slowly release it until you feel the bike want to move forward. That's your friction zone. You can hold it there, modulate it, and use it to control your speed more precisely than any throttle input. Most new riders either dump the clutch or keep it fully pulled in. The magic happens in between. While we're talking about control, number 5. Your right wrist controls everything. Smooth throttle control separates good riders from dangerous ones. Your right wrist isn't just an on-off switch, it's a precision instrument. Practice rolling on and off the throttle gradually. Sudden throttle inputs upset the bike's balance, especially in corners. Think of it like you're turning a dimmer switch, not flipping a light switch. And here's a pro tip. Use your whole hand to grip the throttle, not just your fingertips. It gives you much better control and reduces hand fatigue on long rides. Now, let's talk about something that happens when you're not riding. Number 6. Motorcycles hate sitting still. Unlike cars, motorcycles need regular attention even when parked. Fuel goes bad in as little as 30 days, especially with today's ethanol blends. The battery will die if the bike sits for weeks without running. If you can't ride for extended periods, either use a fuel stabilizer and battery tender, or plan to deal with starting issues when you come back. Many new riders learn this the hard way when their bike won't start after winter storage. Finally, here's something about other drivers that might surprise you. Number 7. You're invisible and you're unexpected. Every rider has heard ride like you're invisible. Quite right. Most drivers do see you. They just don't process that you're there because motorcycles are unexpected. This is why bright colors and reflective gear work better than all black everything. Position yourself where drivers expect to see vehicles. Use your horn liberally. Make deliberate movements that clearly communicate your intentions. You're not trying to hide from other drivers. You're trying to make them consciously acknowledge your presence. These 7 insights will make you a safer, more confident rider from day one. But learning never stops in motorcycling. If this helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe for more beginner-focused motorcycle content. What other topics would you like me to cover? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. And remember, the best rider is always a student. Ride safe out there. Check out my video on the top 10 beginner bike mistakes, or watch this one about essential gear every new rider needs. See you in the next one.